story is about the time we decided to go to a church off campus. Hi, Dawnie to the max here. As I was doing my story from the food fight in the cafeteria at college, it reminded me of another crazy incident that happened during my college days. So the college I went to was a Christian college. Well, let's say it was a Christian college, but the rest of us were heathens. And on Fridays and I think Saturdays, we would have what we call socials, where there would be like parties on campus. I think the student population at that time was only like 500. As I told you in the last video, there was only 1,900 people in that whole town. Talk about a culture shock coming from LA. And I got in more trouble in that small town than I ever did in LA. This story is about the time we decided to go to a church off campus. Normally when we went to this church off campus, we would use one of the doormates' car. So we would use her car to, even if we didn't party on campus, we found this other club outside the town where there was more life. Like if you drive maybe 14 miles out of the town, it made you feel like it was a city. Still wasn't LA, but it helped. So, and there was more to do there, and there was a mall and all that. So we would go to the club. Wait, was that a different city? I don't know. There was all these little small towns around. Let's see, there were bigger small towns around this minuscule town. We went to the club that night and we were like, okay, we're gonna go to a church in the morning. We actually had been to this church before, so we usually rode in the doormate's car to get to this off-campus church. And we usually were in her car. I think it was like 4 or 5 of us in her car. But since her car stalled that day, we were like, oh, you know what? The church van comes and picks people up to take them to church. I don't remember what small town they took us to. But we went to church, and the reason why we wanted to go to this particular church, it wasn't for spiritual reasons. It was for the food. As you know from my last story, nobody wants to eat in the cafeteria. So we really went to church for the food. So as I was saying, the church van came and picked us up. We get to the church. We did not know that this was revival weekend. And people are still happy and shouting from Friday. Or was it Saturday? Or was it Thursday? Now, usually when we visit this church, it was maybe an hour or two. I didn't tell you guys, I was raised Seventh-day Adventist. So I wasn't used to this. Plus, this is in the South. I thought this was only on TV. So they were filled with the Holy Spirit, and they're doing cartwheels up and down the aisles, shouting, singing, praising, whatever. This went on for hours. And mind you, I don't think we ate because we were like, we're going to eat real good after church. Hours of just stuff. I don't know who the woman was that got up and spoke. Maybe, I don't know. She wasn't first lady. You know how people get up and do the announcements? She was that lady. Oh Oh my goodness. So she got up there and she was like, we need money for this, money for this. So they took, let me see, hours. They did your regular tithes, then your offerings, building fund, but they did this separately. So there was like dancing and singing in between collecting this money. And let's not forget the acrobatics. So yeah, there would be acrobatics and stuff. Then they would have an offering. Acrobatics and stuff and an offering. So First Lady's offering, anniversary offering, pastor offering, and I think maybe 5 more offerings. Hours. I think church started at 9. I'll tell you when we left. After all the hooping and hollering, the minister finally gets up there. And he says, I'm not going to preach for another, felt like 3 more hours of, I'm not going to preach. And my doormates and I are looking at each other, stomach grumbling because we didn't eat because we thought we were going to eat good after church. By the time church let out, I think the sun was setting. And I guess the mothers didn't have time to cook at the church. So we ended up going to Golden Corral. See, that's what our heathen selves get for going to church just for the food. Hours. I have been redeemed. I do go to church, but I go to a church where, I mean, yeah, we sing, we have music, but it's not a lot of theatrics. We really do open the Bible and get in the Word. You guys let me know what crazy church experiences you've had and you were like, I don't know about this. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment box below. I thank you for watching Dawnie to the Max. Please like, subscribe, and share, because I need at least, I got 38 subscribers. Can we get, what do you call it, 70, math is not my strong suit. I was good at statistics, but not math. Let's see, 38. Well, we'll just say 70. We'll make it over 100. Let's just do that. Let's go for 108. Quick math. Anyway, I thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye. Click that notification bell.